Da har det jo gått mer enn en halvtime også, så nå kan vi gå og se på det liket igjen, og så det blåser andre veien, forhåpentligvis.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The
activity.
He's about to blow!
Ja, greit. Drit i det da.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Kuno, I keep throwing up, and I can't investigate the body at all.
Yeah, like a fucking volcano. Yeah. Fucking pathetic.
You're lucky you didn't die there.
Maybe you got some advice for me? I mean, you're obviously handling it quite well. Så nå driver vi og spør en 12-åring om råd for hvordan vi kan være i nærheten av et lik uten å kaste opp.
Yeah. Kuno's got some advice for you.
The kid looks to his left and to his right and then leans towards you.
What are you? Like 80, right? Maybe you should stop embarrassing yourself in front of a fucking kid.
I want to discuss the body with you again.
The fuck about it?
Nei,
You're
ok, det var ikke der.
Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it?
The dead man's clothes were in the trash container. How did they get there?
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
I need to know. It could be a lead in the investigation. Someone may have tampered with the murder scene.
Listen! Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
Wait, I asked you what happened to his clothes. You must have seen them lying around.
Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around. Except for that up there. Now, you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so," any louder.
No, Kuno, I don't know anything about the tampering.
Whatever. Kuno was trying to help you, but you're too fat for falling anyway, pig.
The ladder, ever climb it?
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed.
So you would say the ladder is unclimbable?
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Kuno! Don't climb it, Kuno!
There's a stack of Eternite back there.
That's just some shit roofing gimps left behind, lazy dinks.
There it is. That strange feeling again. As if there was more than meets the eye about that pile of roofing material.
So you say, but I saw past the veil. Yes, some shit gimps left behind. Were those gimps left-handed?
The fuck are you talking about? Kuno doesn't know what-handed gimps they were.
Trying to get you to talk gimp, Kuno. Don't talk.
Don't I have a single normal thing to say?
We are way beyond normal already. We are in the star chamber.
Oh, yeah. Kim, I think I'm already in the star chamber.
Huh? I have no idea what you just said.
Are you having a seizure in Kuno's yard now?
You can't hide it. I see without vision with my inner eye.
Fuck are you talking about? Ask me a normal question, pig.
They're trying to make you feel stupid, Kuno.
Det tror jeg han klarer helt på egen hånd, altså.
You glance again at the roofing material in front of the shack. Yes, you should go back there.
There was also a mug in the trash.
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Yes, does this adequate depiction of a South Samaritan man have anything to do with it? Yes, does this quaint, better not taken out of its historical context mug have anything to do with it?
Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you pigs are after the mug fucker, 'cause he's the clothes fucker?
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
That's exactly what I'm saying, Kuno. Someone has tampered with the crime scene. Cleaned some of it up.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator. Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. Get away from my Kuno.
Yeah? Get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno doesn't...
Kuno var harding, ass. Skal vi gå og prate med han der kameraten igjen om forholdet han har med bartenderen?
Can I help you?
So, we talked to Sylvie. Wink.
God.
He does not look too pleased.
Oh, but he should be. Lay it on him.
Turns out she's a whore who likes to ride a cock carousel. Hva i helvete? Don't I have anything else? Like a back button, for example?
Life doesn't have a back button. Now get off your ass and speak the truth about Sylvie the whore.
Shit,
I
ass.
don't like this. There doesn't seem to be another way.
Turns out she's... Okay, greit.
Wonderful.
It is. It's wonderful.
What? What does that mean? Cock carousel?
She rides the cock carousel until she's too old to ride it. Then she settles down with a provider. No time for lectures. The point is, you're losing at her nasty mind games. Sylvie's a total psycho. Just drill the inside of your mouth with your tongue. Oh.
Huh?
Yeah, this feels right. It feels wise. Good setup. Now speak the real shit.
Does it mean you talked to her? What else did she say about me?
What else do you need?
Yeah, she said that she likes the cock carousel very much. So fun. Depict a carousel of cocks going merrily around.
He looks at you, spinning your arms, then leans on the corner and sighs. His head drops between the shoulders, heavy and defeated.
Hva er det her for noe?
She broke the bird, you know. The great skewer. I found it on the ground with a broken wing. On the morning she left. I should have known. It was her way of telling me to piss off. I should stuff it up my arse.
Or you broke the bird. It can also be that. I think Sylvie even. Yes, the bird is connected to this. It's a symbol of hope, and she broke it.
Yeah, man. Signals. Mixed signals. This is classic cock carousel behavior. Altså, jeg har aldri sett tydeligere kukkarusell-oppførsel. Det her er jo skoleeksemplet på kukkarusell-oppførsel. Yeah, man. Signals. Mixed signals. This is classic cock carousel behavior.
Huh. Cock carousel. I think I understand now. It's what they ride until, like, 39.
Og så treffer de veggen, får lyst på unger, og så er det for sent. Sånn er det bare.
They ride the cock carousel until the clock runs out. Here, have the rest. Now, let me have a drink and think about this shit for a moment. On my own.
And there we have it. Isn't that beautiful? Another situation fixed by Dr. Love.
Det er meg. Jeg er Dr. Love. Alcohol. Commodore Red. Let's fucking party.
Well, hello. Someone seems to have found himself a bottle of alcohol. Here's where the magic happens. Light reflects off the green glass of the Commodore Red.
Trenger en liten
The
styrevin.
gods have been generous. Better pop it open before they change their minds. Wow, the gods of mass production have made this alcohol container laughably easy to open. A child could have done it. There's a satisfying pop as the cork jumps out, and the hair on your back rises like an army at attention. You've been here before. Welcome back, detective. You're home now.
Superkopp, som altså er alkoholiker. Fucking let's go.
You see a flash of teeth. A young woman smiling at you near some railway overpass in your ruined past. She is gorgeous, and she is yours.
What will be the repercussions if I take that sip?
Nothing. Some mental stuff. Nothing to be worried about. Physically, you'll be strong as an ox.
Ja, skal vi kjøre... Ja, vi kjører i noe alkohol. Banker noe alkohol i kjøfthølet.
A golden sun melts down your throat. Its rays filling your nostrils with sunshine. Your stomach melts from it into a happy, gooey mess. So does your mind. All the bad things are melting. You're you again. A real cop. A real detective. Incredibly well done. From the void we came, and to the void we must return.
Shit. Ja, nå har vi fått oss litt av dråpe. Litt av dråpe mot. Champ shit only.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes.
Man.
The
Fysikk, vi kan jo ta mer i endurance da. Så får vi liksom løst det problemet der. Vi prøver det. 4 endurance da, det ikke så gærent.
There he still is,
17% sjanse for å klare det!
with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated.
Prøver jeg.
As you breathe in,
Yes!
the odor comes over you. It's a smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Inspect the boots.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
These aren't just boots, they're armor.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
Ja, du er en sabaton.
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Knock on the boot.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
Sounds fragile.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether. Like the scales of some ancient white monster, cracked and pearly.
The material looks out of place here.
It is. It's expensive.
The lieutenant draws a line in the condensation on the ceramic with his index finger.
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatic.
How much are we talking about?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
Ka-ching, baby!
By catching, do you mean let's not log them as evidence? Let's steal them?
What was that about the constabulatory before? You need to push some buttons if you want to recruit the lieutenant in a conspiracy.
If this constabulary is dragging their feet, why not start ourselves before more good men die?
So they don't get shot in the foot? I think our extremities are fine without a dead man's boots.
Oops. Well, no one said it would work. Back to detecting now.
What happened to the rest of it?
The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days. We should keep a lookout for this species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
Maybe he was just wearing the boots, and there is no rest of the armor.
No, I think he had something precious underneath the clothes. They had to remove the jeans and shirt we found to get to it. And this kind of armor is often worn under fabrics.
What if they told him to strip before they hung him, to demean him?
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties and the like. This one still has his underpants.
Ja, men da så.
Fucking talking about underpants.
How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. But that's just hearsay.
Initial report?
Just something I scraped together from my station. An area report on Martinez. I'm sure you did the same.
He's not actually sure of that. He's just being tactful.
Og han tar sikkert helt feil også. Jeg tror ikke vi har laget en sånn rapport. These look pretty advanced for a security guard.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure? The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Oops.
Stop!
The lieutenant's voice is sharp. He looks at you with the boot under your arm.
Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
What?
Even the mongrels can see you're about to pull his head off.
Do it, homo!
The fuck? I'm gonna pull his head off, right?
Yes, that's what I said. You'll compromise the coroner's case if you do. So please, don't. What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
These boots will go super well with my bell-bottoms pants. This is advanced enemy technology, which it conducts research into their weakness. Are we not detectives? There may be clues hidden inside the boots.
Maybe we should concentrate on what's outside the boot and leave what's inside to the boys at processing? Just this once. Besides, there's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots. They are fused to his feet now.
Ew.
Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged them yet?
You're sure there's a way to peel them off. But first, the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
Steal a dead man's boots? But that would be dishonorable. Nei, vi tar ikke refuse for honor. Vi skal ha de støvlene, de er dritkule.
The anticipation makes you crack your fingers. Feels nice. Nice and cracky.
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Inspect the belt.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch.
What kind of rope is this?
Industrial strength. The kind used for tying cargo to lorries.
Like in a circus. When the circus leaves town, and they tie a black-spotted giraffe to the wall of a carry pen.
Det var veldig spesifikt. Veldig naturlig overgang også, fra liksom cargo-greier til å frakte sirkusdyr. Er jo en type last det jo da, for så vidt, men ja. Like in a circus, transporting black-spotted giraffes.
No. More like in a harbor. Like the one just east of here. I get the sense they used whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
We're assuming dock workers from the harbor did it? They sure wanted him to stay there. The polyester seems strong.
It's not merely polyester. It's steel reinforced. See these lines? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands. This makes getting him down much more problematic than I had assumed.
We're assuming dock workers from the harbor did it?
The brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
My past has undergone total annihilation. Nothing remains. My mother, my love of life. Certainly not a briefing. Okay, vi går for den. Mest drama.
Okay, you should ask me for one the first moment we get.
Han bare sånn tar den helt sånn på strak arm. Ikke noe problem, jeg har ekstra. Vi ordner det her.
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
He points to the buckle, tying the belt to the branch above. Did they climb up using the kid's ladder?
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
Inspect the tattoos.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. His corpse is marked by stars, alcohol, and heartbreak.
Is this a microelectronic system? Is this a map of the night sky?
A map of the stars. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great Century Messinian, maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized somehow.
Og nå skal jeg ha mer øl.
Hallo, taper! Hallo, taper! Hallo, taper!
Nam, 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 nam.
As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains unknown to you. The thought dissipates, and you feel as though you were
High school,
only
ja.
half right.
So am I.
A sudden ringing fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket. Hva er det du driver med nå, Kim?
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
What is that?
A True Sunshine. Mini.
Ja, en sånn en, ja. Det var det jeg brukte til streaming før. Før jeg fikk meg et Elgato facecam, faktisk.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
He produces two metal capped ampules and clicks them into place in the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there.
This is the first time he openly acknowledges the kid's existence.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
He points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting. Then...
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
Gid Team Flash, da, Kim.
In case we need it.
Cool machine.
Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
There is only one ampoule left. Use it wisely.
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around. Sure. Just don't lose it.
He hands you the piece of rolled up photo paper. It's no larger than a pack of cigarettes.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
Look him in the eye.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess. Underneath the curdled meat there is an expression, not carried on his features, but below, inside, an expression of pleasure. This man was experiencing joy at the moment of his death.
Why do you think so? Okay.
It's an intuition.
I'm gone.
Oi, shit, the hanged man prater til oss. I hate you, you stink and you're boring.
Do I remind you of someone?
A deep secret. A baby face. No, a baby affected with harlequinism. Den tar vi.
You sure we got out of that one? Coppellini.
Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where is that?
In the past. Way out in the west.
Go west. Na 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 na. I can see you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
You are now, but who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
Altså, vi har vel alle vært en motherfucker på et tidspunkt, så vi ikke?
Go ahead, Copper.
What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your...
Black frothy liquid starts bubbling from on his lips.
Imagination.
Yeah, man! Don't be crazy! Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk to you. Your wild imagination is doing this. Ask some more of those questions you love so much.
He loves those.
Why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Give me a comical amount of questions.
Coming right up.
Åh, fy faen.
Copperoonie, Rooney. This is getting upbeat now.
Det var en comical amount of questions, sa du. Spillet leverer for meg, ass. Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
Of course not. The name is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Listen to yourself. You're not a Raphael anything. You're probably just Harry or something. That's right. Harry.
I feel like I've been getting a lot of Harry lately. Could I really be Harry?
You can be anything you want, brother Coppo.
Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Ja, men also. Who killed you?
Love did me in, brother Coppo. It was love all along.
Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face, motionless. Looking into my eyes. Standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
Maybe this will lead to something. Something indescribable, unforeseen, miraculous. Clown lips on the corpse appear to smile. The face rotates before you slowly.
Something is on its way. Something hidden. It's coming. A miracle from the northwest, and it's almost here. You can feel it in the air, on your hands. The cold spring air smoothing them over.
Why were you feeling pleasure when you died?
Maybe I was getting my rocks off.
First, do you have to speak like that? What dialect is that anyway?
It's a mishmash, Coppabolo. You think I'm Messinian, don't you? For you, this is how people from Messina speak like. Well, I'm not from Messina, am I? My
Ja,
hair
den
is
ja.
too light
Helt
a
riktig.
shade of brown. Trust your inner races.
I always trust my inner racist. He shows me the score. What are you, racist now too?
You think I am. You think I was a
Humorrasitet.
racist because this lump looks military and has tattoos. That's called profiling.
So you were feeling sexual arousal when they were hanging you?
Do I look like an erotic auto-asphyxiation type to you?
Du gjør jo det nå, da. Når du henger fra et tre i en jævla lastestropp med bare støvler, truse og benderen, liksom.
Captain Coppadromo, I fear we are drifting away, fixating on sexuality again. Let's go with a simpler question. Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dream.
Squint and take a step back. I have something I need to know, corpse man.
Of course.
Well, okay,
You have questions. Come back later, Corporal.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air. The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt. His
The steel-reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting it.
Can't someone else do it? Ja, jeg vet vi har jo sånn kutteverktøy. Ja, vi trenger ikke å gå rundt med den flaska i hånda da. Som en jævla fyllik. Vi har gått opp i level da. Composure. Sneak under their noses. Stun with immense panache. Det driver vi ikke med. Vi kan kjøre på med litt mer endurance. Eller bare maxe Inland Empire. Så vi får som helt sånn syke beskrivelser av alt mulig rart. Vet du hva? Visual calculus. Det har vi vært veldig dårlig på nå. Kan vi bli litt mindre ræva på. Herregud, for noen jævla quest-greier da.